Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back. Today, I am so excited that you're here. We're going to decorate for fall together. I thought it would be fun to do part 1, 2, 3, maybe then do a little house tour. I would love to hear from you if you want more videos like this. Today, we're only going to fall decorate in the living room and foyer of my home. If you're new here, my name is Victoria. I'm so happy that you're here. I am an interior designer for a living, so a lot of times on our channel, you're going to see design projects. Sometimes we're going to decorate in my home together. It's super eclectic. If you love anything home related, you're going to love the channel. So please consider hitting that subscribe button and let's go do all the yummy fall colors and details. So get comfy, grab your favorite cocktail for fall or maybe a yummy apple cider. In Florida, I've got to turn my AC down and drink something pumpkin. The candles are lit. It smells yummy like pumpkins in here and I am ready and so happy to decorate with you today. If you love what you see, a lot of the items today you'll be able to purchase for yourself through our Free Spirit Bundle website. You're going to learn that we have multiple brands here at Free Spirit and I love being able to bring you gorgeous, unique finds for your home. So let's go decorate the living room and foyer. Let's start in the foyer at the front of the house. Love this brown vase I found at Home Goods recently. And I will confess, I'm completely obsessed with the faux leaf stems that I found for Free Spirit Bundle, Build Your Own Bundle. You guys, I can't. There's 4 different colors. I have all 4 in my house. And this little pumpkin, I found him at Pottery Barn. Such a cute little find. And I love mixing metals. So I'm going to put the black iron tapers on this table to just bring in another metal with the golds. And these burgundy-ish, brownish, I'm not really sure what the exact color is, but they just screamed fall to me. Candlesticks are a great way to change the colors for the seasons. And my keys have a home in this little tiny bowl, which I thought was very fitting on the foyer table. And the leaves, everyone needs the leaf stems. They're just so fabulous. So lighting your candles will give you immediate fall cozy vibes. Even in Florida, you guys, just turn your AC down, get your pumpkin spice, light your candles, bring the outdoors in with beautiful faux. See the little pine cones in the bottom of the vase, such a fun little filler. And I'm still, yes, of course, in love with our Free Spirit Bundle Past lamp. Even though I love switching up lighting for the seasons, my gold lamp has remained on my foyer table. And the faux stems, I simply cut them to the length that I wanted in the vase. And like I said, I actually found the vase filler on Amazon, which was a fun find. So very simple vase of leaves, some fresh candlesticks with the new fall color, one little pumpkin, and our foyer welcomes in the season. We can't forget about the floor, of course. I had to buy a new rug because, well, as you see, we put new wallpaper up, which Scott will be showing you soon, how to hang wallpaper over wallpaper. I loved how different this rug was. It feels so good under your feet, and I know it's going to be great catching all the dirt at the front door. With our big family, it will be very helpful. But here's a little look at the front of the house, the foyer. Now that the foyer is decorated, let's move on to the living room. There's so many details to cover in the living room, and we are going to start with the coffee table. I'm going to start by anchoring the entire coffee table with a large tray, and that is going to act as the centerpiece for the vignette that I want to create. I love being able to collect all the yummy festive colors and touches of the season, but by having them on a tray, it really helps it elevate, if that makes sense, and it's going to really give you more of a cohesive look. So there are those leaves again, you guys. I love them so much. I simply took one stem of the white leaves and I just detached the leaves and stuck them all around the candle. Candlelight, I will tell you over and over and over, it's one of the best ways to get a cozy ambiance in any room in your home. Again, you can see that I switched up the colors of the candlesticks for fall, added the pumpkins, and every coffee table needs coffee table books, in my opinion. I love our handmade coasters too from a past bundle. And fresh florals. We all need some fresh florals in our life. Now that the coffee table is complete, let's move on to another very fun and yummy detail that you can bring in the seasons with color and texture by simply switching out your pillow covers. Notice that I used a cotton and the velvet with the tiny little detail on the ends, and adding one little pop of a pattern really completes the look over here in the corner. I'm the type of person that is not matchy-matchy. I love an eclectic feel, but cohesive. So we're gonna continue with those colors over in the middle of the couch. You can see I did a green velvet, and I loved that striped pillow. I actually found that recently at Pottery Barn. And then we have the fun little dot, and yes, a past bundle favorite of the ivory tassel crochet. And now that little corner is complete. So moving on, to give balance, I did pull that same orange velvet to the other corner, and this little vintage vibe was so yummy. Another Pottery Barn find, you guys. They're doing great this season. And this yummy furry guy came from a past Free Spirit bundle. And I'm definitely a believer of, if you can't wash it and dry it, don't buy it. So that's just like this blanket. It has been washed and dried multiple times, and a spoiler alert, that's all I'm gonna say. I love how cozy bringing in the textiles for the season really changes up a space. And it's so affordable to just simply switch your covers like I did here for our chairs. The lumbar didn't change, but just the covers did, to this delicious pumpkin spice velvet cover that I found at West Elm. I believe I bought those last season, and they're perfect sitting on our Free Spirit Marketplace chairs. We can't forget the thingamabob on the side table. This is a fun Free Spirit bundle item that my subscribers nicknamed the thingamabob. This season I chose to do tea lights and tapers with some really beautiful dried florals, which is a great way, again, to reflect the season without having to bring the pumpkins in if you don't like to. And now that our candles are lit, the pillows are set, the living room is almost complete. We need to move on to the built-in bookshelves and fireplace mantle. As we begin to decorate the bookshelves together, we're going to start on the bottom and work our way up. I want you guys to remember you can use your everyday items just like a vase like this, and all you need to do is add some of the texture of the season. It's also an opportunity for fresh flowers. I decided to keep faux florals. I love this little bowl. It usually sits empty, so for the season I decided to fill it with little pine cones and acorns. And a really inexpensive way to change things up for the season are adding photographs. This little guy, such a fun family photo from last year from Lake Lure, our fall trip. So you can see, keep the stuff you have out all year, and you can change it just a little bit, tweak it by adding pine cones, acorns, and fall dried stems. Let's move up to the second shelf. More fabulous Lake Lure. You guys, we love it there so much. So taking a photo of a leaf and a waterfall, it can be landscape. It doesn't have to be pictures of your family if you're a person that doesn't like to look at yourself. These candlesticks I usually, again, have out throughout the year. I love them on the bookshelf empty. The little trinket box used to have my summer seashells in it, and now I decided to put little pine cones and acorns and little mercury glass acorns. So fun, and a simple change to reflect the season. This was another fun find in my cabinet. I realize as I'm decorating, you're gonna see on multiple bookshelves like, oh, I forgot I had this. So I wanted to bring a little cozy candlelight. Of course, it's faux, so I don't burn the bookshelf down. but I really love the ambiance and that piece that I found tucked away. So that's super fun. Seasonally, you can discover things that you had that you forgot that you had. Let's make our way to the third shelf. I love looking back at photos of the kids and seeing how they've grown. So fun. Again, a Lake Lure pumpkin photo. The bowl of pine cones, one of my favorites. They're all my favorites, you guys. Past bundle items. These little books I found in a vintage shop and at Goodwill. And some of them are regular books as well. But you can see just by adding pine cones to a bowl, you can immediately bring the season in. And that's something that could really stay through the Christmas season as well. The glass pumpkin with the gold and that little wood, well, it's not a candle anymore, but it was a candle and I recycled it. And now I have put rice in it so that you can see the pumpkin. That's a little tip. If your shelves are higher and you want to see your items, just add some rice and that will pull the items up for you. This piece I always keep on the top shelf, but I usually have a greenery, like faux green in it. I was really excited about the pampas grass for the season. So I just took the faux green out and then filled it, as you can see, with Free Spirit Marketplace, some bundle items, and this chunky little pumpkin with the plastic. So you can have like cheap things. If you have other textures with it, like the glass, it really kind of elevates it and it doesn't feel like, you know, a dollar store pumpkin like it really is. And the lantern, again, will give you some of that ambiance. I just put a few little pine cones and dried florals for the season. And I feel great about the left side of the bookshelf. So let's look at all of it together and see what you guys think. Let's move over to the right side of the bookshelf. We'll start on the bottom together with this beautiful gold tray. Such a fun vintage inspired find that you can find on Free Spirit Bundle. I love all of these pumpkins and I felt like they really just needed to stay together. So that's why I put them on the tray. It's a fun little collection. They don't have to be perfect. And the green folds vase, another favorite find with simple orange baby breath, really brings in the season. Of course, we can't do a bookshelf without books, and I really love interacting with the bookshelf. I think that's so important to pull your books off, take time for yourself, whether you're reading or just scrolling the photos. See, I mixed all the pumpkins from glass to velvet to the green plastic. That magnifying glass, that was a really fun find at a vintage shop. So again, it's just about the layers, and here it's just super simple, but still very festive. Let's move up. Second shelf, we have more fun photos from Lake Lure, some of my favorites. Take me back, please. We actually are getting to go back this November, so I'm super thankful. Again, with some decorator books, another tray. While it's not gold metal, it just adds another layer of texture. I love this glass horn vase, and I was so excited that I actually remembered that I had it hiding in the cabinet. That's what's fun during the seasons of decorating. You can pull things out you haven't used in a while. This other tray, I simply put another little collection of pumpkins. One's like a paper, one's plastic in the glass. All the dried florals in the glass horn, so the glass is balanced with the pumpkin, and then also with the glass cloche. And in that, I just simply put a little gold acorn with some dried florals, and you immediately have festive fall. Let's move up. More Lake Lure and more pumpkins, my friends. But notice I'm using candlesticks without the candles. Why not switch it out? You could put pine cones, you can put pumpkins, and the moss for me just kind of anchors it. So I love putting that little detail of texture. We're gonna add some more home decor books, one of my favorite Free Spirit past bundle items with our vintage clock and our nubby little pot. There's those leaf stems again. I told you guys I'm seriously obsessed. This is just one stem and I just cut it so that it would fit in the pot. I'm in love with the texture of it. and it really does just bring the outdoors inside. So simple, my friends. And you just keep trying till you love something. You'll also find the golds kind of balance and go all the way from the top of the bookshelf and sprinkle throughout, just like I did with the pumpkins and the different photographs, the books. It's all about balance. Taking a photo of your work also helps you see if you like the balance. On the top shelf, these little boxes are kind of a staple for me. They always sit up there. Sometimes they're alone. During this season, I decided to add a gift that we got from our daughter, Bella. She gave us this leaf from Lake Lure the very first time we went in the fall. And that's what she gave us for Christmas. We love homemade gifts, and I love that it tells a story. And here's the whole collection on the right side. You can see the balance of the golds and the pumpkins, the photos, and all the different textures. Now that the bookshelves are complete, let's move on to the mantle. You'll see that I reached back into my Christmas bin and grabbed some green pine. I laid that on the mantle first, and then I intertwined the brown leaves. I love this garland. This is something we have at Free Spirit Bundle right now. The glass bottles that I added the beautiful seasonal texture of the dried florals to, we found those in Lake Lure when we were just adventuring on a beach. So I love that they tell a little story, and I'm also, of course, flanking the TV and the fireplace with the mixed colors of the glass. I am in love with all the beautiful blown glass. You can see the candlesticks are all different colors. If you're the type of person that wants a cleaner, simple look, then you're just going to simply use the same color candlesticks. The pine cone garland, I actually separated. I cut the pine cones off the garland and just kind of tucked those in throughout the mantle. And it's a simple feel, super eclectic, but so yummy and cozy for the season. Pine cones, pine needles, brown leaves. It's all so simple, but God gave us the idea in creation, and we're just bringing it in the house now. So you can see with the candlesticks, again, they just bring in the color of the season. So yummy. Can't forget to talk about the gorgeous gold wall sconce to the right of the bookshelf. hope you are inspired for the fall in your own home. Remember, keep Free Spirit Bundle in mind if you need any of those beautiful details that you see. So much of what I styled today is on our Free Spirit Bundle, Build Your Own Bundle, part of our website. We'll be sure to link that for you. And I can't wait to hang out again with you next Sunday as we are going to do Decorate With Me Part 2 for fall in the kitchen, dining room, bathrooms. I believe the fall should spread through all of our house. It's way too yummy not to share in every single room. So I hope you'll come back and join me. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you have not already done that. And I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Was this helpful, inspiring? Do you want to see more like this? And maybe tell me what your favorite fall drink is, whether it's a fall cocktail or something warm and yummy. I would love to learn more about you. I love this community that we have here. I can't do it without you. And something I want to remind you of today as we close out together is that you are extraordinary. You are uniquely beautiful, and so is your home. So whatever that looks like for you, I want you to embrace this season, not necessarily comparing to maybe what you see on social media or YouTube or even to my home. I want you to make it your own and love who you are, love the things that you have, and enjoy the journey of being able to decorate through the seasons. I hope it really is enjoyable. Give yourself grace, take your time, and have fun. So, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing week. Until next week, bye.